say you're learning super keyword. It is not completed. Okay. Suppose class A, class B extends A. It is inheritance concept. Inheritance already know. Now, here A class constructor system.out.println A class. B extends A, B class constructor. System.out.println B class. Okay. Now, if I create B class object, from here, first of all, control comes here only. Okay. Here implicitly what will be there? Super brackets. What this line will do? It calls default constructor of superclass. So A class printed. After printing A class, B class printed. So it is implicitly present. No need to write by us. If I remove also, it works. If I write also, works. No effect. See. Now, file, save, something b.java. Already is there. I'll remove. Okay. Now, I'll compile. Compilation, Java C, b.java. Java B. You're getting this one. This is your scene. Okay. Now, suppose if I write like this, what will be happen? Think yourself and give me answer. Suppose X, integer Y, Y, year. Now complete code, just I'll minimize the font size, I'll decrease. You observe here, new B of 10. Think yourself, whatever you studied about constructors, whatever you studied about inheritance and polymorphism, whatever you studied, with that knowledge, give me answer. Now, if I compile and execute, what will be happen? It will print 10. How many times? 1 time, 2 times. Any other? Think yourself and you answer. Your answer can be right or wrong, but think. Constructor knowledge also is there, no? Constructors. That is also required. Each and every line you observe what will be happen, you answer. Each and everything you observe. Ten 1 time, 10 2 times. Any other answer? One more answer, error. Any other? 10 1 time, 10 2 times and error. 3 answers came. 10 1 time, 10 2 times and error. Any other answer? Everyone should involve. Answer right or wrong, leave it. But giving answer is important. Giving answer is important. Two times. Okay, here 7 answers came. 1 minute. 10 1 time, 10 2 times, error. Same answers are there. No new answer. 3 answers totally. 10 one time, 10 two times, error. Now, so 3 answers are there total. Option A, 10 one time. Option B, 10 two times. Option C, error. Other than these three is there, give me all right. Okay, all people answer is there only. All right. How many people answer option A, 10 one time? Just raise your hand. Online students also. Okay. 10 one time. Okay. Next. How many people answer? 1 minute. Now, how many people answer 10 two times? Okay. Now, how many people answer error? 1, 2, 3. 3 offline students, 4 online students, 5 online students. Still some more people not given answer. What is your answer? My eyes on everyone. My eyes on everyone. Those who didn't give an answer, what is your answer? Okay. Those who given error, 7 members, offline, online, including. Now, why error? Why you selected error? Any reason is there or only selected? Those who given answer error, reason. Okay. Okay. Next. Those who given answer error, reason. Variable. Memory allocated 2 classes. Okay. One memory allocated 2 classes. One value. Actually here instance variable is not there. Instance variable is not there, no? Any other? Constructor overloaded. It is not overloading. So your reasons are all wrong. On what basis you selected answer is error? 7 members selected answer is error. But reason? Explicitly required concept later. But why error? You're one person given right answer, I think. No. No. Actually, answer is error. Answer is error. But reason I want. See, 7 members given right answer. But reason. Answer is error only. Answer is not 10 one time, 2 time. That is wrong. Answer is error. Right answer is error only. But why error? I want reason. What is it? Yeah. Initialization. Now, okay. See, I'll explain. Listen. say first when this line is executed, first of all control where it comes. B class parametered constructor. Okay, B class parametered constructor. Here first line what will be there? Super. Super implicitly will be there. What this line will do? It calls default constructor of A class. Any default constructor is there in A class? No. Will it Java compiler provides? No. That's what error. That constructor is not there, no? That constructor is not there, we are calling that constructor. Super brackets will be there everywhere. So, here, first of all, new B of 10 from here. From here, control comes here. From here, control comes here. Here, implicitly, super will be there as a first line. Super implicitly present. Super implicitly present. It is implicitly present. Now, what these super brackets implicitly, what it will do? It calls default constructor of A class. Is there any default constructor? No. Will it Java compiler provides? No. Why it will not provide? Already one constructor is there. That's what not provides. See, you studied already this concept. It is not new. Class demo. Public static void main string args. Suppose new B, new demo. Is it valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Valid. But where is default constructor? Implicitly provided by Java compiler. That's what valid. Suppose new demo of 10. Is it valid or not valid? Not valid. Why it is not valid? There is no parameter constructor, but there is a default constructor. Okay. Now, suppose demo integer 10. Now, is it valid? Demo integer 10 if I write integer x. Valid or not valid? Valid. Suppose if I remove 10 now. This concept applicable there. Now, here which constructor I am calling? Default constructor. Is there any default constructor? No. Will it Java compiler provides? No. This concept applicable here. Here implicitly super brackets will be there. It calls default constructor of super class. Default constructor not there. Okay. That is the reason error. That is the reason error. So from here control comes here. Okay. Here implicitly super. Implicitly super. It calls default constructor of super class. It calls default constructor of super class, but there is no default constructor of super class. Okay, that's the reason error. Write it. Error because there is no default constructor in super class. Error because there is no default constructor in superclass. So super brackets semicolon, it calls default constructor of superclass, but default constructor is not there. That is the reason error. So from here, control comes to B class parametered constructor. In that constructor, first line implicitly super bracket semicolon. It calls default constructor of superclass, but default constructor is not there in superclass. And even Java compiler, it will not provide because already one parametered constructor is present. Okay. About constructors you studied, no? That concept only here. That concept only applicable here. Clear? Now, I'll ask one question, give me answer. Now, if there is no other constructor, then only Java compiler implicitly provides. Now, if I remove this constructor, now, will it execute? Valid or not valid? Valid. Because here super brackets implicitly will be there. Here also default constructor implicitly is there. So it is valid. Suppose if I write like this, is it valid or not valid? Valid. Now this constructor called super brackets will be there, it calls. Either you write or Java compiler will write. Okay. But if you write like this constructor called. If you don't write this, error comes. If you remove this, it will come. If there is no other constructor, then only Java compiler implicitly provides. Otherwise, one more solution. What you can do is, actually here, in first line, super will be there. On this, you can write another super of 20. You can write. So myself, I'll write super of 20. I'll write. Now what will happen? See, from here control comes here. Here actually first line super will be there, but on this myself I written super of 20. Java compiler implicitly this will be provided, but myself I written super of 20. Then it calls default constructor of parameter constructor of superclass. So then output is 20. Output 20. After 20, 10 also. It is valid. Write this one. One more example. Now implicitly super brackets will not be there. Myself I written super. Myself I written. Now it will not be there. So where we use these all, you'll understand in further sessions. Okay. Today not possible to understand. Further while developing applications, we'll see. First language you have to learn. After learning language, while developing application, you'll get a clarity. It is compulsory required. Further you will understand. Application development time you will understand. So each and every concept you have to remember while developing application, either super record or this record or final record or abstract record, everything you have to decide later while developing application after exception handling. After exception handling required. Okay. Is it over? So new B of 10. Here control comes here. 10 copied in Y. Super of 20. Actually this is implicitly. But myself I written. That's what it is overridden. Super of 20. It calls parameter constructor of superclass. So 10, 20 printed. After that 10 printed. Like that it works. Okay. Now here I'll write all constructors you observe. Default parameterized. Both. Default. Suppose system.out.println a class. Here also B. System.out.println B class. Now default constructor, parameter constructor. Here also default constructor, parameter constructor. All are written. Now what will happen? See. What will happen? Just observe. Suppose new B, if I write new B, from here control where it comes. Default constructor of B class. Here first line implicitly what will be there? Super bracket semicolon. What it will do? Default constructor of A class. What is the output comes? A class and B class. That's it. Only two constructors called. Only two constructors called. Okay. Now new B of 10. From here control where it comes. B class parametered constructor. Here implicitly what will be there? Super brackets semicolon. What it will do? Default constructor of A class. What is the output comes? A class 10. Again two constructors only called. A class 10. Now I want to call all constructors with one object only. Possible. What we have to say? New B of 10. 1 minute. No. New B of 10. From here, control comes here. Okay. Here what I will do is, here implicitly super present. But myself I'll write this. Myself I'll overwrite. Actually super bracket semicolon will be there. I written this bracket semicolon. What this line will do now? What this line will do? It calls which constructor? Default constructor of which class? Current class. That means A class. So from here control comes to default constructor of B class. It comes here. Here implicitly what will be there? Super bracket semicolon. It comes here. Here also super will be there. But your doubt is super class is not there. That is later. That is also implicitly will be there. One more concept. Okay. Like I given point yesterday, day before yesterday. Super bracket semicolon implicitly present in every constructor I said. Whatever I given note that is 100% right. Here also super will be there. Here also super will be there. But your doubt is super class is not there. One more super class implicitly comes. That later we'll see. Today not possible. So here super will be there. What I'll do is this of 20 I'll write. From control where it comes. Parametered constructor of A class. So 20 printed. A class printed. After 20 A class printed. B class printed, 10 printed. Once again see, from here control comes to parametered constructor of B class. From here control comes to default constructor of B class. From here super will be there. It comes here. From here control comes here. So 20 printed, A class printed, B class printed, 10 printed. Now all printed. See, file, save. Compilation, execution. 20, A class, B class, 10. Okay. Now you studied already. You studied already this bracket semicolon. What it will do? It calls default constructor of current class. What this will do? It calls parametered constructor of current class. What this will do? It calls default constructor of superclass. What this will do? Parametered constructor of superclass. Okay. In these four, which one implicitly comes? Just now I explained. This is implicitly comes. This part. See, online student, just wait. Wait 2 minutes. I'll restart the system. Wait 2 minutes.